Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Going Vegan, My Journey, episode 3. And tonight we're going to be talking about my top health benefits from going vegan. Before we get started, as always, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Carol Ward, and I am a business professional. I am a daughter, a sister, an aunt, a friend to many. I'm an entrepreneur, and I am the CEO and owner of Carol Ward Fitness, carolward.com, and carolwardfitness.com as well. And my mission in life is to help people heal themselves from the inside out, and that's by helping them build their confidence, helping them find peace, helping them find joy, and get fit and healthy, all while having a ball at life. So let's just dive right into this topic. We've been talking so far about the very first episode. I talked about detoxing, and then in the last episode I talked more about my journey and what it looked like after I detoxed. Now I'm going to talk about some of the health benefits that I found, and just to kind of go back over things a little bit. Remember, this journey was not intentional. I didn't go in saying I'm going to be vegan. I didn't make a decision. It had nothing to do with animal rights. I'm not an activist. It just had to do with where I was in my life and really wanting to get super clean from the inside out. If you saw my video from last night, it was very emotional, and that really kind of told the story that leads up to this. And, you know, going back to that story, I want to kind of share with you that going into this journey, I was 20, gosh, I think it was more like 20, I'm trying to think how much, 25 pounds overweight. And I was also, my inches were crazy high. I had gone from a size 4 in a couple of years up to a size 10, and I was bordering on a size 12. And I just remember going into dressing rooms and honestly dreading trying on clothes, because I would cry because I thought I just bought clothes and now I've got to go up a size because of how I'm treating my body. And then on top of it, as you know, my aunt was very ill, and other people in my family I noticed were telling me more about having type 2 diabetes, and of course my aunt had complications from diabetes, and I just said, no, I want to get clean. I really want my body to be as clean as it can be, and I want to make it, I want to change it for as long as I can. And I didn't know what that would look and feel like, because I've tried every other diet in the book or nutrition plan in the book for years, and I could not stick to it. I think part of the problem was I just wasn't ready to commit to my best health. I didn't see the value in it. I didn't have a support system. I didn't have a plan. I might have had a plan for 2 weeks or a month, but I didn't have a plan for a year. And so I literally took this journey, really just kind of sticking. It was faith-based because I prayed about it in the beginning, and I just I was fortunate because I had a support system. I had other people in a group that were encouraging me just as I was encouraging them, and although they might not have been going vegan, we were walking our fitness and nutrition out together, and it really helped me stay on track and stay motivated. And I think the other key to remember is that this wasn't just my nutrition that changed. It was also that my fitness regimen changed. I had always had fitness programs. I always worked out, but I never really followed a fitness program. I had many in my arsenal. I've always worked out at home. Well, for many years I've worked out at home on my own. And I had a ton of workout programs, and I never followed them. Like, I would get the workout calendar and I would start it for 2 weeks and then I would stop. So I made a decision that I was going to not only get myself healthy doing the detox, doing the NutriBullet transformation plan, and then getting on a regular regimen of eating healthy and making healthy choices, logging my food in MyFitnessPal, but also getting in some really good fitness. And I stuck with that, again, with the support of other people. And because of that, I had amazing health benefits that were not overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. Anyone who tells you you can lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks is wrong. You know, if you lose weight that much that fast, you're not likely to keep it off. I lost it very slow. I lost the inches and the weight slow, and at times I would put weight back on, and I had to figure out, you know, was it muscle? What was it I was eating? How could I tweak things along the way? Having that coach and support system really helped me. But it was also just really being kind to myself and patient in the process, and knowing, like I knew in my mind I would get there. I knew it without a doubt that I would get healthy because it was so important to me. So I did over the course of about 5.5 months, and I kept it off. I lost 22 pounds. I also lost 20 inches, and my cholesterol went to its lowest it has ever been in my whole life. It had been 172 in 2012, and it came down quite a bit. My glucose level came down quite a bit. That's what had me scared, was that my glucose level kept going up. And so I cut out processed foods. I cut out sugars. I cut out all kinds of things. And let me speak to that too, because I think if you go in looking at this as deprivation versus fueling your body and feeding it nutritiously, you will feel like a failure on a regular basis. I think for me, I just was really ready to get healthy, and I was ready to make that decision for myself. And I think that that's where my mindset had to really be in the right place. And I wasn't looking at it as a short-term fix to a long-term problem. It wasn't a diet. I looked at it as, I'm going to take it day by day and see how I go. But I know I'm going to have to make this, you know, a lifestyle change. Whatever it looked like, however it transformed, I would have to make it, I would have to incorporate it into a lifestyle change. And although that word has always been very scary for me, I think I finally got it, and I finally embraced it, and that's why I'm where I'm at today. So I've had a lot of health benefits. My skin looks better. It was glowy and fresh, and of course I have more confidence. I could fit into my clothes better, and I could buy new clothes. I got rid of all the clothes that were the heavy clothes, so I wouldn't go back to it. So so that's really where I feel like you have to get to. It's a mindset thing, and you've got to be really ready to put in the work. And as I mentioned before, I didn't feel deprived, because if you're eating nutritiously, you're going to have more than enough food through the day to keep you full. And of course, in between, I had water and things of that nature. So it doesn't mean that I eat perfectly clean 100% of the time, but I really strive to eat clean most of the time, and I strive to get my workout in. There are moments or months I've had really big failures in that area along the way, but I have worked very hard to maintain the weight loss and to just stay committed to being as healthy as I can be. And it's really worked in my favor, and it really reflects in my overall year-to-year blood results. So I guess what this is leading up to is that tomorrow night's episode we'll be talking more about lifestyle changes for beginners, because I dreaded that word. I hated it so much, and I fought it tooth and nail. But honestly, it takes a lifestyle change, not a short-term fix. It took a long time for me to gain that weight and to get unhealthy, and it took a long time to get back on track. And so just know that. Be good to yourself. Love yourself where you are, for sure. I want you to be confident in who you are today and love yourself where you are today. But just know that there is a way to really have better blood work and to become very healthy from the inside out. So thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to sharing with you the next episode tomorrow, and I hope you have a great weekend.